It's the age-old question. How do I find stuff that actually sells? I'm on Redbubble. I typed in funny vintage. I get back 740,000 results, and I search by most relevant. Are these the best-selling designs? I don't really have any proof. I mean, it says most relevant, so I think these are the best-selling designs, but I don't really know. I'm on TeePublic, and I search by popular. I think these are the most popular designs. Again, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if they're selling 1 or 10 or 100 or 1,000. I have no idea. I'm on Amazon. I type in funny t-shirt and I get back these recommendations. I get back listings. Are these the most popular designs? And if so, how many are these selling? 10, 100, 1,000? I don't know. It doesn't give me that information. So in this video, I'm going to break down 3 ways that you can figure out exactly how many sales are happening for certain types of shirts. Now look, no method is foolproof, no method is perfect, but this is going to give you a fighting chance to find ideas for t-shirts that you have at least some actual evidence that it's selling. Let's go. Okay, the first method that I use is going onto Etsy. Now, I want to encourage you, if you don't sell on Etsy, stick with me, because the default reaction that I get when I read the comments is people say, well, I don't sell on Etsy. And it's like, that's okay. We're just using this to find ideas. We're not actually going to sell on Etsy. So if you're using Redbubble to sell your t-shirts, you can still use Etsy. Just go to the Etsy website. Now I'm in Canada, so it's got a /CA on it, but that doesn't really matter. Now I'm going to type into the search window, and you can see right before I type anything, it's already got popular. So you could, take a look at these: gamer gifts, Gemini gifts, vegan, chicken, face socks. Okay, there's a bunch of different ideas that you could just check those out and see if any t-shirt ideas, any niche ideas come up right off of this. But I can just type in t-shirt into Etsy, and I can see a whole bunch of designs. Now the top ones are probably going to be ads. You can see here it says ad. Okay, so this first row are all ads. So I'm not saying they're completely worthless, but they're not exactly the best sellers at the top. Underneath it, there's the bestseller tag here, and I'm going to take a look at something like this, for example. So this is Good Sunday Studio. Here comes a sun t-shirt. Now I'm just opening this up at random. So this might be great. This might not be great, but let's see. There's 2 things that I'm looking for. Okay. I'm looking for a seller that has a lot of sales, because if they have a lot of sales, chances are their shop is going to list t-shirts that are selling. So that's like, if this had 0 sales, I'd be like, well, I'm not really interested. But if it's got 2,000 sales, it's like, okay, now I'm interested. The second thing I'm looking for is this thing at the bottom here. It either says in demand, and then the number of people, in this case, 2 people bought this in the last 24 hours, or it will tell you how many of this product is sitting in people's carts. Okay, so I just went through a couple other shops, and I can see here as I just scroll down, this is Designs Universal QC. Okay, there's a t-shirt. I popped it open. Here's the t-shirt. It's just a dictionary definition. It's written in French, which is fine. 2,700 sales. This is what I want right here. Other people want this. Over 20 people have this in their basket. This is the universe telling me that there's something about this design that people like. And look, I'm not suggesting you just rip off the design, but if this is a consistent seller in this store, chances are people like that type of design, and it's worth looking at to see if something else exists. So I use Etsy for 2 reasons. 1, to find popular shops and then see what they're selling. And I define popular by shops with actual sales. And then I look for down at the bottom, either in their basket or if there's a history of sales in the last 24 hours. Sometimes you'll see 20 people bought this in the last 24 hours. Those are 2 tips using Etsy. The other tool that I like to use is eBay. Now, again, if you say, well, I don't sell on eBay, that's okay. We're just looking for proof that somebody's bought something. That's what we're really looking for. So on eBay, I could type in something like aluminum sign, for example. And if I type in aluminum sign, I can see here's an example of floating house signs, personalized nameplates, over 4,000 sold. As I scroll down, I can see there's different signs, funny street signs, funny man cave or woman cave signs. Now, as I scroll on down, and I'm just picking something different than t-shirts because I know, we all get sick of t-shirts after a while. What I can also do is on the left-hand side, I can take a look at where it says sold listings. So on the left side, there's all these filters, and I'm going to click on sold items. And it's going to think, Shelby parking only, $23.99. Come in, we're open, $17.80. These are all sold. So you can see here the green text means this is actually sold. Fire pit, $17. Fresh from farm, $17. So these are all things that have actually sold. Now, some of them are going to be more expensive than others, but the idea is you're looking for ideas where somebody somewhere has actually parted with their money. Here's a neat one. I want you on a Harley. There you go. Of course, you always got to watch out for trademarked phrases and things like that. The Hideout, metal sign, pretty simple. The Hideout, finger, $13.45. There's lots and lots of different items here. Some of them you'll be able to make relatively easily. Some of them you would need to put in some time and some effort. I'll type in another one, funny t-shirt. Now again, on the left-hand side, I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to make sure that this sold items is completed. Now I do want to point out for t-shirts specifically, you're competing with China a lot of the time. So what'll happen is you're going to find really low price points on some of these things, okay? You're also going to find used t-shirts, vintage t-shirts, things like that. So what you would look for is something within the niche that you're looking for, and then just see if something is selling to give yourself some ideas. So here we go, Detroit versus everybody, and it's $12.99. So I know, some people like buying stuff on eBay, some people don't. So even if you see something with a lower price point, it's not the end of the world, because you probably won't be selling on eBay, or if you do, just be aware you may have to compete with a lower price point. But you can search for all sorts of things, phone cases, t-shirts, anything that you can list on Redbubble, TeePublic, Merch by Amazon, you can look through on here as well. The third option is a paid option. So if you have it already, great. If you want to sign up for it, great. But I do want to point out this one does cost money. Now I will put a link below. It's called merchinformer.com, and I've got a link. It is an affiliate link. So just a heads up, if you click the link and you wind up purchasing a subscription to Merch Informer, I would receive a small commission and you would be supporting my channel. So that having been said, if you've never heard of Merch Informer, it's primarily designed for Merch by Amazon. And I think, this is my personal opinion, a lot of people don't use it because if they don't sell on Merch by Amazon, they think, well, what's the point? But I'm saying this is a good idea, even if you're selling on Etsy, Redbubble, TeePublic, that sort of thing. So I'm going to jump in and show you this niche marketing tool that's inside of Merch Informer. It's pretty cool. Okay, so if you sign up for the trial, you can use it for, I think it's a week, and then you get this website basically with a menu on the left-hand side, and then there's some stuff here at the top. So I'm going to just go over to the left-hand side, and I'm going to check this competition checker. When that comes up, I can search for something, for example, funny. And we can see here I already searched for funny, so it comes up and it says keyword phrase funny, total products online, products with bestseller rating. That's what BSR stands for. Total score is F. Ooh, that doesn't sound so good. So let me try something else. There's also bestseller keywords down here as well. And then there's even bestsellers down below, and it shows what the different shirts are that are selling on Merch by Amazon. So now I've niched down. I typed in the phrase funny vintage golf up here in the keywords, and then it says total products online 82, products with a bestseller rank 3. So 3 out of the 82 products are bestsellers. Here's a total score of A, and then I can see here there's different bestseller keywords. Now this hadn't occurred to me because I typed in funny vintage golf, and look what came up as a bestseller number 1. It says I'd hit that, but it's not golf, it's frisbee golf. I think it's called frolf. So if that's the case, we can see here the bestseller rank is 186,799, 13 estimated sales. So that's a niche that I probably would not have come up with on my own. Here's another one, heartbeat, frolf for frisbee golf, heartbeat, retro heartbeat. I think maybe they call it disc golf, frisbee golf, disc golf. So there's another shirt, bang and chains. There's another one. So again, this is a niche that's completely foreign to me because I don't play frisbee golf. And so this would never have occurred to me. And now I can see there's different regular golfing shirts and also, you know, the frisbee golf. So this is a great tool you can use. You simply type in the keyword and then it comes up and it gives you a ranking overall. And hey, I lucked out. I got A, you know, pretty quickly. And I can now go, maybe there's a niche here that is underserviced, because out of 82 products online, 3 are already a bestseller rating. So now I'm back to where I started. I'm back on Redbubble. I type in frisbee golf. I get back 4,900 results. And now I can look through this and I can decide, is there something here? Is there room in the niche that I could then add to Redbubble or TeePublic or Merch by Amazon or Etsy, wherever it is that you're selling. So I hope you found that helpful. Feel free to hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, a question. Thank you so much for watching.